our little adventure to find some yummy food, some yummy drinks.
And you want alcohol, probably.
And what else do we do?
Go and find a nice meal so Shireen can have vegetables. She loves vegetables.
I don't have vegetables.
Eh?
I don't have vegetables.
Where are we going?
We're going to head down the coast.
Gone through Devonport, almost got wiped out. A lady in an overtaking lane, you gotta love that. Old duck, didn't bother looking. Other than that, Devonport, keeping on.
So we decided we can't go past Ulverston without calling into Oliver's Bakery and getting a pasty slice for breakfast.
Because someone's addicted to pastries. And it's not me.
I didn't get a mask.
Got our masks. Always with the masks. Oh, so, breakfast at Ulverston. Shireen's crabby because she can't get into the car. What's wrong? What's wrong? She can't get into the car. Still can't get into the car. So yes, at Ulverston for breakfast. We're going to go to the bakery because Shireen is addicted to pastries or anything sweet. So yeah, but we've got masks, so she's had to go back for the mask. That's the bakery over there. Some lovely old buildings. Over is Furnace Hotel. Another big building, old school. But yeah, that's a really cool one. And there's the bakery. It's not a bad little tidy town. Police down there. Police are down there.
Take a chance, mate.
Yep. I think she's being left behind today.
Look at that black forest cake.
Oh, first thing she goes for, sugar.
Veggies for the day, babe. This is our veggies for the day, babe.
Not a bad breakfast. It's just all bushes. Someone wanted to take the scenic route. Oh, let's take the track between Ulverston and Penguin. This is my favourite part. It's just bushes and railway line. Real scenic.
It's one of the pretty
So we're at Penguin. This is Penguin. Penguin Beach. Apparently the step's a bit bigger than what Shireen thought then. Well, this is Penguin. A little bit windy today. But, gonna get the drone out and have a little fly around and show you the big penguin, because of course there's got to be a big penguin at Penguin. There's a penguin there too. It's the giant penguin. Now we're just going to interview the penguin. What do you think about the political correctness of not being able to call yourself a fairy penguin anymore? Yeah, I know, political correctness gone wrong. That's exactly what the penguins just said, so that's mad. Perhaps the insinuation because you've called a fairy penguin that you might be gay. No, political correctness gone mad. Thank you very much.
What is mad is this guy over the other side of the road trying to walk his dog. He's refusing to move.
What's his name?
Harry.
Harry. So this is Harry. Hello, Harry. He wants to go to the bakery.
Yeah.
He's a good
But
boy.
he's had breakfast and so he's not going.
He's had breakfast, so he's not going.
Yeah.
But Harry stopped back there and didn't really want to move. He's a good-looking lad. I like Harry. I bet you he gets heaps of pats.
He does. He's unnourished, unloved, poor thing.
Yeah, definitely unnourished. We can tell by looking at him. See you later, Harry. Thanks, mate.
No
You have a good day. Well, that was Harry. Harry's a pretty cool looking dude. Upset because he's not allowed to go to the bakery. Poor Harry. Anyway.
So here we go.
Wow.
Looks just as delicious as I remember it.
Doesn't look like it tastes as delicious as you remember it. Huh?
Not quite as good as I remember it. I did note it should have cost me $4.50, and the boy only charged me $3, and I thought, well, he didn't know what he was looking for, but perhaps it's a couple of days old.
And what is it?
Rum and raisin slice. Still good, but rum's definitely dried up.
As I said, when we got to Ulverston at the bakery, if it involves sugar, she loves it. Shireen walks into a bakery, has 17 slices, she eats 15. What'd she end up with? Type 2 diabetes. we've pulled up at Boat Harbour. It's very bloody windy at Boat Harbour. I'm about to fly the drone, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to because she's cranking. Oh, I found a cave. There you go. We're inside the cave. Quite interesting. Found a cave. Anything, Serena? No, she knows where we are. We're in the cave. In the cave at Boat Harbour. Windy, unfortunately. Probably too windy to fly the drone, but we'll see later. But great little spot. Pity the sun's not out. The sun is not out. That's enough to give you the shits. But anyway. How cool is this? Love it. Very cool caves. Rock structure. Bit of the orange lichen. Quite like the east coast of Tassie. But yeah, look at this. This is cool. Boat Harbour Beach. It's actually quite cool. Thought it'd be overrated, but strange rock formations. But bloody windy. Nice white sand, especially for the North West Coast. Not renowned for its white sand, but yeah, no wind and sun would be good, but fantastic spot. You can see why you would want to have a shack here. Oh look, I found a mermaid. Huh? So how do you rate Boat Harbour?
Water's a bit cool. Looking pretty.
Hey?
Very pretty.
Very pretty, yeah.
Yeah.
It would be better if the sun's out.
It would. It's a bit cool. Water's a bit cool. Sand's nice and squeaky.
Windy, too windy. Be cool on the boards like them. But I love the rocks. The rocks are cool. So that's Boat Harbour. Gonna have a crack at flying the drone, but I'm not entirely sure I'll be successful. But I reckon we're right on the limit of the wind. But anyway, she's got its own surf lifesaving club. That's interesting. But I'm actually impressed. I had been here before a long time ago and thought, yeah, not that good, but it's grown a little, but it's nothing like I remember. But anyway, what?
There's a nice big hairy whale.
Oh, that's a little bit mean. I'm not sure you should be saying that.
Put it out there.
No? Dear oh dear. Not sure she's entirely politically correct. And she could most possibly still call penguins fairy penguins. But, anyway, Boat Harbour, gonna have a crack with the drone. Time will tell, won't it, whether we're successful or not. Like I said, right on the cusp. Wind's blowing inshore, so if it doesn't want to play the game, at least it's not going to blow away on me. I hope. We'll see how we go. Sisters Beach. What do you think of Sisters Beach?
Very nice. Reminds me of Weymouth. No, it doesn't. It reminds me of, what's that place called?
Bellingham.
It's very
Lulworth.
nice. It reminds me of Bellingham.
Right. Some sort of basketball tennis court thing up there.
Lots for.
Well, we thought we were actually still on the highway, but
We must have taken a turn.
you've taken a turn. What the fuck's taken? We must have taken a turn. Hey?
Wrong turn.
Hey? Oh, wrong turn. I think she's had a turn. I think she's had a sugar stroke from too much slice, macaroons, that sort of thing. Anyway, we've ended up at Sisters Beach. God knows how. We're actually meant to be on the highway going to Stanley, but we're a little Sisters Beach. There's some nice shacks around here. But, I'm not sure how you get to the beach, but Sisters Beach. Interesting. Maybe down here. No, because that's park fees. We ain't paying park fees. So it doesn't look like we're going to the beach. Oh, general store and bottle shop. Babe, that explains why Shelby comes here.
Yep.
Shelby Shireen's daughter, so that explains why she comes down here to her boyfriend's shack, because there's a bottle shop. Quite like a mother, doesn't mind a drink. But anyway, we've got to try and find the highway now, and off to Stanley. We're in Stanley, so we've come to have a look at the nut. That there is the nut, but it's pretty bloody windy. This boat here is a rocking. Yeah, a few more boats over there, but I'm not sure if we're going to be able to fly the drone, because she's wild, but maybe on the windward side we'll get away with it. But it's a bit spectacular, isn't it?
Yes, it is very spectacular.
Be interesting to see how we go. But yeah, plenty of white caps out there. Used to come fishing down here years ago with a mate of mine, Carl. We used to come down to Stanley and fish off the wharf and have some fun, but she's wild. They are a rocking boat. Look at her go. And that's at the wharf. So I'm not sure how we're going to go with the drone. Anyway, we'll find out shortly. So we're about to jump on the chairlift and go up the nut. Here it comes. Whoa.
Trying to fish in the pond.
Hey?
No fish in the
Oh,
pond. Oh, okay.
What?
The kangaroo. Level 2.
Too late, I reckon we missed him. Whoa, we're doing some rocking. She's windy and I don't like heights. Go with it,
I
babe.
already feel sick from this motion.
Eh?
I already feel sick from the motion of it.
So we're heading up from the nut. This is mad. I don't know whether this was the best idea we've ever had, but I'm hanging on for dear life. But, here we are, we're at the nut at Stanley. Whew. Hey? That's where we've come from. And like Shireen said, there was a little wallaby down there. There'd be heaps of them in amongst here. But, she's deeper than what it looks, I reckon. They're going straight up, but I'm glad it stopped rocking.
Someone lost their hat.
Oh yes, someone's hat's there. Not sure if you can see them, but
A few hats, three hats.
that's where the hats go. But spectacular view out that way. The chairlift, $11 one way. Don't rock it. God, she's rocked. Don't stop it. Stop it. It's not funny. That's a spectacular view. Coming up to the walking track here, which we could have walked, but let's face it, we're getting too old.
We don't look like
I'm
bushwalkers.
a bit worried I'm going to hit my feet on this fence.
They're that big.
No, yours are. You've got clown feet. That's not a bad view out that way. Yeah, nah. Can't see me walking up that track. That's a steep track, although it probably doesn't look it on the GoPro, but that is bloody steep. Shireen wanted to. Glad I talked her out of it. Impressive. The nut. It's a fair trip. So we're nearly at the top of the chairlift. Oh, don't do that.
This little kid can do it. Oh, yeah.
G'day.
Hello.
Thank you. She's got all the superlatives. No doubt about it. How's your hair?
Flowing.
Oh dear. Yeah, that's why I bring her along. Wealth of knowledge. This is a bloody steep track. But she wanted to walk up it. Hell no. I'm not sure the GoPro will give it justice, but she's steep. Not sure I can slow down. Hey? I was filming that. Can't stop. Have no brakes. Just giant crayfish. This is where lunch is. Lunch. Oh, don't forget. Omicron. I've got a mask up. Yum. Scallop box from Hershey Seafoods with the giant lobster. What's the rating?
Oh, scallops are probably 9 out of 10 for taste.
Yep. Those scallops are pretty good.
Company, well, it's a bit noisy.
Rats with wings. Chips are fantastic. Good chips. Sugar-free Coke. We're living high on the hog. Seagulls. Bugger off. Well, we've come back to Burnie, got our room, kitchen area. It's a nice spacious little apartment. TV in the kitchen area, that's unusual. View out the window, out to the sea, up the street to Kmart. Big table. Whoop. Big table. And in here, so big ass bedroom. Are you right?
Yep.
Eh?
Yep.
Right, with a huge mirror.
Gorgeous mirror. Very nice.
Not sure I want this room. I didn't know it came with that. Might have to get my money back. Big workbench. Another TV. And an amazing view out here. Gotta love that view. But anyway. That's it. The mirror is cool though.
how cute, Sam. That's just rude. That's so rude. David Attenborough here. Over here we've got two little penguins hiding
Right, you
in
can
the
see them.
burrow, waiting to come out and paddle down to the water and have a little swim. We might just have to hang around for a while and get a bit of action.
Definitely. Maybe they're babies. There's definitely penguins in there.
Yeah.
Definitely penguins in there. 2 penguins.
Bye,
There's another little burrow there. I'm thinking that's not used. It's got grass growing out of it. Wow. Well spotted, babe.
Yeah, that's me.
Well spotted.
My
We're at the, where are we at?
The Bernie Penguin Centre.
The Bernie Penguin Centre. I'm Simon.
I'm Gary.
Gary, this is Gary. Now, I just wanted to ask Gary, because we've already been to Penguin, and I brought this up at Penguin, about the changing of the name. What's your thoughts on the changing of the name?
From Little Penguin or
From Fairy Penguin to Little Penguin?
because it's pretty incorrect.
Because it was politically incorrect, yep.
Also, Little Penguin is more in line with the Latin name for it.
Oh, okay,
It's
okay.
actually translated into Little Penguin.
Yep.
Or Little Diver.
Yeah, Little
There you
Diver.
go, there you go. So yeah, sort of, our thoughts initially were politically incorrectness gone mad, perhaps, but yeah.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah.
Because it's, there you go, we've learned something today.
Yeah.
Awesome, thank you, Gary.
No worries.
Bit of sunset there, what do you think of that sunset?
pretty boat.
Sunset at Bernie. Yeah.
Yep.
And as you can see, I've got her trained really well. She's carrying the multimedia bag.
I'm the pack horse.
Yeah, pack horse. That's right. You're more of a camel, but anyway, I like to think of you more of a camel. Although you do drink a lot, so probably not a camel. Although one of her favourite places is the Thirsty Camel. Pretty sure. Anyway, so on the boardwalk at Bernie, we found penguins in burrows. They've got purpose-made burrows. We did find 2. There's a purpose-made burrow there. The light's not real good because it is getting towards dark, but there is, and you can see that's had a fair whack of poo in it, or as us scientists call it, shit. But so I reckon that one's used, and there's little penguiny tracks everywhere. We were thinking about waiting for them, but it'll be too dark to see with the camera anyway. So on the boardwalk at Bernie, walking towards this magnificent sunset. Yeah. Whoops. How far's Bernie come from being an industrial hellhole 30 years ago? when Tioxide was here and the pulp mill
Oh.
to what it is now.
I can't comment on
It's a
that.
hell of a lot better than what it was, trust me.
I can't comment
Why can't you comment?
because it'd be politically incorrect.
Well, that's the theme of the day, political incorrectness. And our volunteer at the penguin place back there, he dodged the question nicely. But, yeah, and I'm not entirely sure that that couple's getting on real well at all, because he's walking well and truly ahead of her, looks unhappy, her lipstick's everywhere. But there's another one of the little penguin houses. Looks like they're using that drain too, but yeah. Pretty sure that couple have been arguing. And oh, look, Shireen's not happy, she's walking ahead of me. But, yeah, so...
Pretty sure this couple's not getting along well at all.
What did you think?
You're too slow, yeah, obviously.
Obviously. You think there'd been a bit
He's
of a...
done something wrong.
Or she, I reckon the makeup was a bit askew. And I think she had her shoes off. She had her shoes off.
No, she didn't.
Well, she didn't look happy. She was beastly careless. I'm thinking she's pissed and kissed someone because the lipstick was a bit... And he's out of there. Not a happy camper.
I think he was taking her out for dinner and she got all dressed up and they ended up having fish and chips.
Yeah, I can relate to that. Nothing wrong with fish and chips. A meal amongst the ages. But here we go. How's that for a view? How is that for a view, peeps? A nice sunset. A nice walk along the boardwalk. Bit dark that way. There doesn't seem to be any penguin burrows along here though. That's probably because there's a crapper right there. But yeah, might be the problem. So back to the foreshore.
Stop and getting through though, haven't we?
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So anyway, that's probably us for tonight. We were thinking about going back to see the penguins. I've seen them before fishing. Shireen's seen them. Wind's a little brisk, but we'll see tomorrow. Where are we going tomorrow?
Wynyard Market tomorrow.
Wynyard Market. Possibly back to the penguin market. I might do a bit of a stroll through question time there, asking people about the political correctness of the fairy penguin, because let's face it, wasn't their fault. You know, people are insinuating that perhaps that made them gay. I disagree. Political incorrectness gone mad. Anyway.
Who cares if they are gay?
Well, exactly. It's almost reverse discrimination.
It is. It is.
Exactly. What if they choose to be a fairy penguin? They might, that's it, they're identifying as a fairy penguin. But now they can't, because they have to be known as a little penguin, apparently, because the volunteers back there say because of their Latin name. They didn't want that Latin name. So
No, they'd live in Italy if they wanted that.
exactly. Exactly. But that's us. A couple of markets tomorrow.
And he's only had one drink.
Maybe go to Latrobe. Maybe.
Go to Latrobe.
We might.
We're going to Embers.
We might go to Latrobe if Shireen behaves herself. We'll see. That's highly unlikely, especially if we stop at a Thirsty Camel now. But anyway, the day's over. Hope you've enjoyed it. Let's see what tomorrow brings. So, new day. We've just driven to Wynyard to come to the Wynyard Foreshore Market.
Someone got the wrong date.
Apparently it was
Wasn't
last
me.
weekend it was on. So yeah, don't know what we're going to do now, but anyway, there's some nice flowers over there. Don't know if you can see them. Liliums everywhere. So yeah, maybe we'll go for a drive back past the river, show you that, and then head back to Burnie, I reckon. Anyway, disappointing. I love a good market. So now we're heading to the penguin market. We've just been and had a cuppa with Shireen's daughter, her partner, and met his daughter, the lovely Gigi. And we're off into the penguin market.
This is the first I've put any on.
So we are at
Anna's Chocolate House, Belgian traditional chocolate. Hop in here and have some samples and buy some yummy truffles.
one of Shireen's favourite places because of course it involves sugar. So two of Shireen's favourite things, sugar or alcohol. Well, today, sugar.
Sweet.
What?
It's because I'm sweet.
Because you're sweet. Yeah, I'm not sure if she also likes lemon meringue pie. I'll just leave it at that. So we are at Ashgrove Cheese, just out of Deloraine. So, cow there. Yeah, so they've just done this place up. Get tastings, all sorts of cheese things. I come here to buy the bulk seconds. But, this is the cheese room. This is probably my favourite place because I love cheese. Well, we stopped in Deloraine quickly to have a look at some craft shops for Shireen because she loves her crafting. Nothing there of real interest, but and now we're back home. So, yeah, what do you think of the trip?
Trip was fantastic. I'm tired. Simon's tired and crabby.
Pretty sure I'm not the crabby one, but anyway. But we're back home. There's my mighty ute down there.
Lawn needs mowing.
Lawn probably needs mowing. Shireen will do that later, even though it's 29. Yeah, so
Successful trip.
successful trip. That's right. So, like, subscribe, share, please. Another good adventure. Thank you. We'll see you later.
Bye.